Hey, so you have a website set up already. Now you're probably wondering how exactly can you track whoever's coming in, whoever's just submitting a form, whoever has interest in doing business with you. Well, in this video, in this webinar here, I'll be teaching you the exact method that I do with customer relationship management, also known as CRM. So let's talk quickly about this. Now let's go into the computer, and CRM is the main topic here. What the hell is CRM? So before I even talk about CRM, the basic knowledge of building a website or building a business is that you have a variety of different level of funnel. I know, a lot of people are probably be like, what the hell, funnel again? Well, just bear with me, guys. So as you know already, who has been following me, we have the 3-4 level, and then the last one is the action. Okay, so we have the awareness, we have the interest, we have the desire, we have the action. Okay, every single part of this is actually your customers or potential clients' journey throughout your business. Now, I only focus on website and online marketing, not so much on the indoor, in-person kind of journey because of COVID. However, you can apply this directly, the method, once you are going back to work. Okay, so if your potential customers are all coming in here through, I guess, advertising, throughout the social media posting, maybe throughout referrals, they are at the stage of awareing your, I guess, product, services, not so much about your brand just yet. So when customers are going in here, it's very important. You got to do your best job to have the website lead people to the next stage, which is the interest. Taking them to the next level in a website, in online marketing term, we usually have something called an opt-in form. Okay? Now, how people can actually do this? Actually, let me move this opt-in form. All right. The form should be right here. There you go. Okay, so let's explain. Awareness, right at this level.
I don't know that one.
My bad. My assistant is talking. So awareness are usually articles, blog posts, news, whatever. And my method, whenever I'm writing something like this, it always will have a opt-in form in the actual post, because I am offering them something. Okay, offering them something so that they can get to the next stage, which makes them become more interested. So within here, I usually will collect their name and email address, sometimes maybe just even the email address. So this is the first part of the CRM system. Okay, you're solving, oh, actually not solving, my bad. You're collecting these things. You're collecting them. Okay, you're literally collecting them, and what am I saying? Sorry, my train of thought has just crashed. You're collecting these leads. Okay, you're collecting these leads. Okay, they're called leads. Okay, you're collecting these leads, and these leads are existing into a system called the CRM. Okay, so you're gonna have them collected over here. Okay, so they come from the blog post, which is an awareness stage of the marketing funnel, into the interest stage because they're interested, so they opt in from the form, and then they become a lead. This is the first part of the CRM, first step. Okay? This is where you are starting to collect potential clients' information. You need to have as much of these so that you can utilize these to send them back into your deeper down into the funnel, the interest stage, the desire stage, the action stage. Okay, so without collecting leads, in my humble opinion, you're not really doing a business online. It is really true. Um, a lot of people would think, well, I have a website. I just have them to contact me if I want them to do business. Yes, 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 yes. That is the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is the contact form. This is the ultimate goal. Let me scroll down a little bit. This is the ultimate goal. However, you can see even just judging from this funnel, there's still several layers of obstructions that they need to overcome themselves. They need to be interested in you, okay? So they did. They become your lead. Now you need to make them desire your service or your product, okay? I know I'm kind of jumping everywhere. Opt-in form. In order for them to opt in, you're offering something for free. So, freebie. Then they become a lead, okay? So they are in your database, in your CRM database. Now within the CRM database, you're redirecting them, you're sending them news, they're sending them emails so that they can get to the next stage. This is happening with inside the CRM system right here, which is the main focus of our topic today. Not so much on the funnel, but more so on the CRM part, okay? Now, you need to make sure whatever you're doing, it needs to be properly organized, segmented, because ultimately, you're not gonna just have one source of traffic, of the awareness traffic, okay? Your CRM system gonna have to be able to segment your traffic source. That is what you need to do, what the system has to do. And so if you are sending people the wrong email saying that they could have from the freebie opt-in, but you could also have people that is a referral. You could also have people that is coming in from an advertisement, or it could come in from organic traffic, which is kind of similar to the freebie opt-in. But anyways, if you don't segment and you happen to send out an email to all of these, like a broadcast, like a shotgun method, you're gonna get in some sort of trouble, because when you want to promote one product or services inside your business, but they didn't actually give you their email address for that particular reason, and when they receive that, they will be very confused and probably will opt out. Okay, that's the best case scenario, is that they opt out. The worst case scenario is that they put it in your spam folder, and then you're gonna have a really crappy delivery rate to your email. So I am not trying to jump everywhere. This is just the basic knowledge of email marketing. Okay, we're in this era. We are still relying on email to have conversation with other people. Okay, this is still the most trusted form of communication. Okay, not SMS, not chatbot. Email. Email is proven record. Okay, so let's go back a little bit to here. So if they coming in because they got a freebie, for example, you're watching this video right now, okay? And I'm gonna give you the complete CRM checklist of how to set things up. All you have to do is to leave your email address and I will send it to you. Okay, so that's what happens. That's the exact process that just happened. Okay, I'm actually gonna give you that, guys. Just make sure you stay until the end, and I'll give you that until the end of the video. Okay, so, but then I got that information from you guys, and instead I wrote another article about, I just made a how to run a Facebook ad 101, for example. And I sent it to you guys. To those who have subscribed for email for the CRM tutorial or CRM checklist. It kind of is related, like everything that I do is related, like everything that your services in your companies may be correlated as well. But it's a little bit different. A little bit different. Okay? People will feel very weird about it. So that's why segmentation is so important. Segmentation, wherever the traffic is coming from, whatever the reason that they're coming in from, you need to be able to segment. Okay, so that's the first thing of using a CRM. Okay, so what is the next thing that you're using CRM? Okay, I want to really focus on automation. Let me just scroll the screen down. Automation. Okay, so automation is one of the key things. I want the exact process to be automated as much as possible. Say, for example, we're at the desire to action stage. Okay, desire to action stage, when people are going in from this part to that part. Okay, so from this process, usually is when they are visiting my services page. Okay, so this is the services page. So this is desire stage. Okay, services page, they have read through everything, and then they decided to hit the contact button. So the contact button will then take them to my contact page, and then within the contact page there will be a form. Okay, the contact page to the action desire stage to the action stage, the arrow over here is, in my opinion, the contact page. It's not the action yet, because the action is after they have submitted. It will take them to the thank you page, which I usually have a video, blah blah blah. Okay, so this to me is the action stage. I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but this is as much as I can do. A quick second. Okay, so this is the stage, the actual representation of the desire to action stage funnel. And obviously, this is not automated just yet. This is just pages that I pre-created. and I'm showing you the actual automation done by the CRM. Okay, so the CRM only collects information over here. After they have, this goes to the CRM. Okay, after they have submitted the form, this goes to the CRM. So the CRM will recognize that, okay, so you have submitted a form, and then it will check different conditions. So conditions, for example, asking for web design service. So this form will ask these conditional questions, and the CRM will actually take the result of the form. Okay, that's the part that you guys have to remember. I know this is very boring, but a lot of people don't seem to understand the concept of it. That's why I'm explaining. Okay, so we have the condition. We know the budget. We know the time frame, etc. Okay, so these are the information collected, and so what the CRM can do is to say, okay, I got your information. I will send email back to the lead. At this stage, we call them a lead or prospect. Prospect. Actually, let's call them prospect, not the lead. Prospect. Send them to the prospect. Okay. So lead is when people submitting for the freebie. I call them a lead. A prospect is when they submitted a contact form. That's how I define it. You guys can define any way that you want it. Anyways, so I can send an email telling them, okay, I got your email, I got your form. Okay, I will review it and then ask them, okay, when would you like to speak to me? Click the link below to pick the best day and time. Okay, I have this set up automatically through writing pre-written email template. Okay, so this is already part of automation. I mean, when I call it automation, it's not really automated until you have set it up. Okay, nothing is fully automated. It's kind of semi-automated. You still have to do all the work beforehand, which is the exact step I'm walking you guys through. Okay, so we send them a pre-written email template to tell the prospect that I got your email. I understand that you have these conditions. Okay, I can actually write condition that I got from them submitting the form, so that I remind them that, hey, they have sent me this particular information. Okay, now I will tell them, okay, so if you like, you can actually book an appointment online. To speak to me. Okay, I only do business. My personally though, I only do business when people book appointment online. Whether it is for this online marketing consulting business, or it's for my other service business, which is a clinic. I only deal with prospect who is willing to do online appointment with me. Okay? Only then I will see them. Okay? So then we will talk. Actually, Zoom talk. Okay? All this has been automated within the email that I have pre-written. Okay? That is the automation I'm talking about. This is just the very basic automation. Okay? There's other kind of automation. For example, we can have automation set up so that if they click the button or not, I will then send them another email as a reminder. Hey, you have requested a talk, but you have not yet booked the appointment online. Make sure you go ahead and do that. Okay, that's the condition. I can set the condition so that, okay, if they have clicked the link and actually booked the appointment, I won't send them the reminder email. Instead, I will then jump straight to the workflow, the automation workflow, saying that, hey, I got your appointment request, and I will see you then. And here's the things that you need to prepare beforehand. Okay, so that is the extension of the automation. There's plenty of ways, and you can actually do this. I just want to keep you guys in mind that the main purpose of having a CRM, okay, is to set these up properly. Now, I know there are hardcore CRM users, people who are using HubSpot, Salesforce, Soho, Pipedrive, okay? I don't use that. I use drip.com. And drip is somewhat I'm more familiar with because I am a small business owner. My clients are small to medium-sized business owner, which ranges from 3 to 10 to 100 people. Okay, you can still use drip. However, beyond that, I'm being honest, I don't have the experience dealing with corporations, so I don't really do that. So those who are watching the video until now, you should probably know that if you are doing business for yourself, my way is the way that seems to work for small to medium-sized business owner. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's go back to the screen again. Now, we have the automation set up. Okay, now we need to make sure that it is being used for something else. So let's just do a little bit quick recap. We have the form submitted, the lead, and they become interested, and then interested, they need to become desirous. So then we keep on segmenting them. Referral, freebie opt-in. Okay, we are doing segmentation using the CRM, and we are doing automation. I mean, I'm intertwining with all these things. Okay, intertwining with all these things, but don't worry. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about a function called lead scoring, which is a very useful things to determine whether or not your lead from the form that you originally got from them opting to the freebie. Okay, lead scoring is a great function so that they can determine. It's actually a little bit scary, but also very useful for people like you and I. They can determine whether or not if the lead has reached certain level, certain score, they will automatically be either moved to being a prospect or moved to cold lead, or from prospect to become a customer. All of these are being captured by the CRM system because it's embedded inside the website. Okay, so you can capture the lead as long as they don't clear cookies. Obviously, that's why there's cookies notification everywhere now on every single website. As long as the cookie is not being cleared, they're logging back in because they already have data inside our CRM system. we can capture whether or not, okay, so this person has submitted another form, asked for another freebie, or asked for contacting, or booking an appointment, etc., or visited like different level of the website pages. So like different level of website pages. Service pages is already a desired stage. Interest stage is usually a about page. Okay, I'm just gonna write it down. About page is usually considered as the interest level. Okay, and so if they are going into different level services, and this is thank you. Okay, so if they have gone into different level, lead scoring can capture this. Lead scoring function in the CRM can actually help you capture these and recognize these, so that whenever you're trying to segment sending out different kind of email, either is a instant broadcast or automation rules that you have designed, it will not go wrong because you know exactly what has been set up. Okay, now I want you to take a deep breath and just kind of sinking into, why am I doing all these things? Why am I taking my time to show you what the CRM system, what the marketing funnel, how to segment, and etc.? I'm going to tell you. It's because you need to be able to track your traffic. On today's date, okay, if you're not able to track anything happening with inside your website, okay, now I'm mainly focused on website. I didn't even talk about your social media page because all these can be, I mean, I can go on and talk about it later in other videos in depth about how to connect everything through Google Tag Manager, through Google Analytics, Google Search Console. Putting all the data together is a big hassle, but that's the job that I have. Okay? In today's day and age, you are not tracking your traffic, you're wasting your money. Okay? If you are being persuaded by a marketer or so-called advertiser, telling them, hey, all you have to do is to run some ad and you'll make money. If the person does not understand the meaning of traffic, okay, which means that number one is not installing any pixel, is not installing any kind of JavaScript on your website with the CRM system, with the Google free product analytics, or Search Console, Facebook Pixel, etc., then they probably don't know what they're doing. And I sincerely suggest you guys don't hire them. Don't hire them to do your advertising. Okay? You need to make sure you are tracking every single traffic, every single stage. You're segmenting your leads. Okay? You need to make sure all that is being tracked. Take, for example, this particular stage over here. If you're running an ad, sending them to a service page, the goal is to have them to fill in the contact form. If they're not being tracked and set as a goal, and you're running ad, I'm sorry, you're gonna lose out on a lot of money, and you're not gonna be able to run some more advanced advertising stuff like remarketing ad. Okay. Whether it's on Google, whether it's on Facebook, it doesn't matter. You need to be able to use CRM, use other analytical tool, combine them all together before you run an ad. Okay, that's the really the most important thing about having a CRM, because you know exactly the flow of your lead. Okay, did they become a prospect to you? Okay, did they actually become a customer to you? Okay, is the customer then sending traffic to become a loyal customer? So they are referring new lead. Did they do all that, and are you tracking all of that? That's the gist. That's the most basic concept of a good CRM program. Okay, this is the main reason why I'm going through all these process based on this marketing funnel. All of this concept is based on this. I don't know how other people do it. This is just the way I do business. I'm extremely lazy. Yeah, I admit I'm extremely lazy. I don't like to talk to people who are not interested in talking with me. This is why I record all these videos, okay? I want to record all these videos so that you guys can benefit from what I have in teaching you guys. And I even go above and beyond and actually write, let me see if I have the page pulled up. Actually write all these pages, like individual pages, to help you guys to understand the concept of what I do, with examples and everything else all together. And voila, this is actually a pop-up that I just that I talked about, right? Now, I do things a little bit more advanced. I combine with a chatbot rather than using a form. I'm doing A/B testing. Either this is gonna work better or the form is gonna work better. Okay, so for you guys though, it's extra cost. Anything that I'm doing extrally testing on my website is because I need to know whether or not it works. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna use it on you guys. Okay, so far, form still works the best. People will be willing to make the form as long as you don't make the form super complicated. Okay, now I do walk the walk and talk the talk. That's why I'm doing all these as an example for you guys. Okay, you guys can go ahead and download the checklist if you want to build a website, or if you want to do SEO, or if you want to do CRM. I will also be making this checklist available for you guys in the description below. I know this sounds like a very boring topic. I've been talking over 30 minutes already, and to a lot of people it sounds like, why am I listening to this geeky guy talking about software? That's not the main goal. Okay, if you guys feel like this is not helping you, you guys probably have exited the video already. But if you guys have find it helpful and you have to actually watch the video until now, like I said, the freebie, the checklist of how to set up your CRM is in the description below. Okay, and you guys are welcome to go ahead and download it. It will be downloaded through bot. Like I said, I'm using chatbot, Facebook chatbot on my page to test things out because I used to do a lot of form. I set it up so that it is connected to my CRM, and I will still collect all these information. There's just a little bit more advanced stuff that I will be teaching you guys as you guys keep on following me on the video on YouTube. So if you like this video so far, make sure you hit the like button down below, and make sure you leave a comment if you have questions how to set up this CRM. I'll be more than happy to answering those questions for you. And if you haven't yet done so, please hit the subscribe button right here and the notification bell. I will be very, very happy because I am seeing a lot of you guys are slowly supporting me, and hitting over 200 subscribers is a small milestone for me, and hoping to grow to 1,000 very soon. And so I will see you guys in the next video, and watch the